So let me show you the ingredients for my lamb stivado. So we have some Greek extra virgin olive oil here, which I'll use for frying the diced lamb, which I've prepped up ready to go here. And in the little dish at the back here, we've got a bay leaf, some cumin, cinnamon, paprika, and a nice crushed juicy clove of garlic from the garden. In the little glass here are some balsamic vinegar and some water, and I've got 8 mini-sized onions here. Always use something small, probably shallots, so that we can keep them whole. I've trimmed these up and put a cross in the bottom of them so that they don't, well, hopefully they don't break up during the cooking process. A bit further on is some ruby port, and in Greece you probably use Mavrodaphne wine. I'm not over keen on drinking the wine, and obviously not going to use the whole bottle, so as a substitute ruby port makes a very good alternative. We've got a tin of tomatoes and some salt and pepper. So I'm going to leave you here, and I'm going to fry up the meat, and when I've done that I'll come back to you and we'll incorporate the rest of the ingredients. Well, here we are back again. I've browned off the meat, as you can see, and I'm ready to start adding the rest of the other ingredients. I'm trying a bit of an experiment today. I'm using a tripod, so we'll see whether it works or whether it doesn't work. Just a quick mention now, all the quantities that I'm using I'll put in the descriptor below. So here we go. So the meat is beautifully browned. To that I'm going to add the garlic and the spices, all on a very low heat. Oh, a bit more in there. And I'm going to stir that into the meat. The meat gets a nice coating. There we go. I'm now going to pop in the onions. These are the onions I said that I put a cross on the bottom. Hopefully you can see that. And they're from the garden. Oops. We grow onions from seeds. And these were some of the little plants that were left over, which Peter healed in. And now we've got some extra little onions. So let's give them a little bit of a stir around as well. And now to that I'm going to start adding some liquids. Let's start off with the port. The balsamic vinegar. Oh, that was hiding behind. I'm going to pop the bay leaf in now. Tin of tomatoes. Good job I opened those because the ring pull decided it didn't want to work, so I had to use a good old-fashioned can opener on that one. Right, let's turn up the heat a little bit. Give that a good stir around. I'm going to grind in a bit of pepper, so it's already got paprika, but I'm going to put some ground black pepper in there. My arm's probably going across, sorry about that, but being left-handed. That's it, and some salt. I'm just going to tip some of that into my hand. Use that as a measure. Put that off. Doesn't that already looks really nice and rich? I'm going to pop some water in. Just make sure the meat is all covered. And then we'll have another stir around. And now that's ready for the oven. I'm going to pop that in the oven now for about, I'll check it after about an hour and a half. The meat's fairly smallly diced. I'll just let it come up to the bubble first of all. So the meat's fairly smallly diced, so it shouldn't take much more than about an hour and a half. And I'll check it then, and I'll come back and show you the final result. See you later. Here's my lamb stifado just out of the oven. I've taken the lid off so that the steam doesn't fog up the lens. There's more than enough there for two of us, so half of it will be going in the freezer and the other half we'll be eating tomorrow to give time for all the flavours to develop. In fact, I wish you could smell it. It smells absolutely delicious. Because it's rich and meaty, we only need some fairly simple vegetables with it. We'll probably have courgettes, green beans, chard and new potatoes, all from our vegetable garden. So I hope you'll try it out. Do read the descriptor below for more information, and I'll look forward to bringing you another recipe.